Hello, everyone. Welcome to episode number 4 of Blending Unreal. Just a recap of last episode, Josh was talking about how to get started with programming. And also from that video there, the top 10 comments, whatever they are, we will make a separate video talking about those top 10 comments, because I know that I'm not going to ask all the questions that need to be asked. I'm just asking what I'm kind of curious about. So if you guys are curious about, anything else, we probably missed a few things. So if we missed anything, do not be shy, ask, and we will make another video about it.
Plus, you're going to help me keep me in line with how you guys are learning and stuff, because I have all this information. It's hard for me to know where to start again. I don't remember where I was when I was a beginner, so it helps me figure out. Yeah, I guess. Yeah. But yeah.
Okay. So in this one, we are going to start on the art side, and we're going to start with the 3D modeling software Blender. I downloaded this via Steam, and if you don't know how to download Steam, watch the first episode, and it's going to talk about that. But the reason why I like using Steam instead of the app online is because Steam will keep track of how many hours you've been inside of this application. So it's nice to just look back and say, man, I've spent a lot of time on this, right?
But for purposes, there's no difference. Right. They both work. They're fundamentally the same thing. He just likes to track hours.
Yeah. Yep. So, okay. So.
Not your first rodeo.
No. We're going to go on ahead and we're going to launch that. And the first thing you're going to see is your viewport here. This is going to be where you create everything, right? And then on top of that, you have I don't know what you would even call this. It's
like a welcome window.
Yeah. It's like a welcome window, and here none of this stuff really matters. I mean, if you want to speed things up and not have to go to file search and find your previous files, your recent files are right here. If your Blender crashes on you, you can recover your last session right here. You can open a file from right here. And if you've had several hours into this and you are working in a specific section, like 2D animation, sculpting, the visual effects, et cetera, you can just go straight to that instead of this screen here. So I have this over top here, so I'm going to move this down. So up here, you see the layout, modeling, sculpting, UV editing, all these different tabs are used specifically for those functions. What I'm going to be doing is just doing the general file, or if you don't want to click on this, you can just click outside of this and it will go away. Yeah. So first thing is we have the well-known cube that is going to be spawned in here every single time that you launch the program. Now this is set here by default. If you want something else here, we can talk about that in the future about how to actually change the shape of this if you want it to be something else. But for now, we're just going to work with the cube. Now, as of right now, I'm panning around this thing, and you're like, okay, I don't even know what to even do in this inside of this program. So to pan or to rotate around any object, you're going to press down middle mouse button.
Simple enough.
Okay. If you do not have a middle mouse button, then you can go to File, Preferences, down to Input, and you can emulate the 3-button mouse, which is going to be the middle mouse button, and you press Alt plus left mouse, and that's going to be, using the middle mouse button. Right. So next, we're going to talk about how to actually pan around, and that's really simple. Instead of holding the middle mouse button to rotate, you press Shift and middle mouse button. So if you are using the emulating the 3 mouse, it'd be Alt Shift and then the middle mouse button or the left hand button, but just for the sake of simplicity, it's Shift middle mouse button. That's how you actually pan around.
Okay, so it goes left and right and rotates just the middle mouse button.
Yep. Okay. And then if I want to zoom, I scroll in and scroll out. That's how I zoom in and out. Okay. And what you're also going to notice here is that when you have large objects like this, like let's say I'm wanting to do some like really fine detail right here, and I'm wanting, do you see how that's like so awkward? It's like that's not really rotating around this very well. So what I can actually do is I can go into edit mode, and I will talk about how to get in that in just a second. But I can actually set my cursor.
Wait, how'd you open that up?
Yeah, so I pressed tab.
Tab?
Yep.
What did that
That'll
do?
take you, huh?
What did that do? What's tab do?
That took it from object mode into edit mode. So now I can actually manipulate
Vertices.
the shape. But like let's say I'm like right here.
No, I was asking about that big circle thing that popped up.
Like the red thing right here?
No, the options, the little circle of options.
Oh, that is Shift S.
Shift S.
And that is going to control the cursor. So selection to cursor, cursor to selection, cursor to grid. But I want the cursor to selection. And then what we're going to do is we're going to go back here to object mode.
And your cursor's that red circle on the corner.
Yep. And we're going to set origin to 3D cursor. And now, whenever I rotate,
you're going to pivot around that.
Yeah.
Nice. Okay. So you always pivot around the orange circle.
Yeah. So, and then, yep. Control Z, Control Z, Control.
And just to tell me again, how'd you move the red circle?
Shift S.
Shift S.
Shift S, and you can so I'm going to put it back here to the orange circle here.
Mm-hmm.
And that's cursor to world origin, or you can do cursor to selection.
So if you selected the corner to the left, that one, Shift S, you said?
Mm-hmm. And I wanted to go cursor to selected, it'll go over there.
And then how'd you move the orange again?
This thing right here?
Yeah.
We go back into object mode, and then object, set origin to 3D cursor.
Okay.
And then, so like actually, I thought that it was, it sort of is like that, but at the same time, it's not you can sort of see that, right?
Yeah,
It is kind of rotating there, but at the same time, it's not. So if you need more control, press Shift and then click middle mouse button one time. Or sorry, Alt and click middle mouse button one time. And that'll focus in right here. And now it's gonna do this.
I think if it was a bigger object, you'd be able to see it better.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Okay. So we're gonna move that back there. Shift S. Shift S, cursor to selected. There we go. All right. So now we're gonna talk about since we talked about how to actually move inside of here, once again, to rotate, it's middle mouse button, hold down and just drag left and right. And that's going to rotate. To pan, it's shift middle mouse button and just move your mouse around.
Mm-hmm.
And to zoom, it's scroll in and scroll out. Okay.
Got it.
And if you're all the way out here, and let's say you want to actually focus on this, right? I can just press, I believe it's 0. No, it's not 0. It is
F for focus.
It's period.
Period.
Yep. But you have to use the period on the numpad, which is weird. So if I want to come all the way out here, right? And I just press period, it'll take
you right back. Okay.
Yep.
It always takes you back to your orange dot.
Right. Yep.
Or is it your cursor?
I believe it's the orange dot.
Okay.
Or the selected object, So it would be the orange dot because it is the selected object. Now, if my orange dot is all the way, so if I go into edit mode and I move this all the way over here and my orange dot is right here now, right?
And you zoom all the way out.
And I press period, it's gonna take me back to the shape. So
okay,
whatever
so it's
is
the
actually,
object selected.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, so now we're going to talk about the different things that are inside of here. I'm going to get rid of this. That was a camera. This is a light. We don't need those right now. We are going to talk about the different parts of this cube. So we have on all corners here, what makes up a shape are vertices, edges, and planes. So we can shift, or like we can switch from which one we want to select by using this right here.
Okay.
Okay. And so we can just go, or we can use the hotkey 1, 2. 2 is going to be the edges, and 3 is going to be faces.
Is that on the num key? Is that one
Yep.
on the num locks? Or is that your actual 1, 2, or 3 key?
That can be the actual 1, 2.
Okay, so it's not the numpad.
No. So these are going to be the vertices, and whenever you bring a shape or an object into Unreal, you're going to want this to be triangulated, because it does not read faces, it reads triangles, believe it or not. So where do you want to start, Josh?
You said it's about triangles. Is that automatically triangulated, this cube here?
No. So if you want to triangulate something, basically go here, go to face, triangulate faces. That's done.
Okay.
And if you
Perfect.
want to
Good enough, yeah.
untriangulate faces, triangles to quads.
And why would I want to do that?
Because if let's kind of manipulate this just a little bit here, okay? We're going to extrude this out. So in order to extrude something, we just press E for extrude. And see that how there's like a blue line there?
Also, make sure you're in edit mode.
Yes, yeah.
I see we're in edit mode.
Yep. So you see how there's like a blue line there?
Yeah.
The blue line is signifying this is the path that it's going to be extruding on.
The axes.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then we're actually going to extrude this out too. Okay. And yeah. We'll just do
Okay.
that.
So if we make this into triangles or quads,
The reason why it wouldn't be good is because we would not be able to select more than one edge at the same time. And the reason why you would want to do that is just to speed up a workflow. So see how I can select that entire edge loop?
mm-hmm.
That just kind of speeds everything up. So that way I don't have to like individually go through here and rotate and click.
So
every
an
single one
edge
of these
loop,
edges.
does it have to be a complete loop? Like if you deleted
Yes.
one of those lines, would it still be an edge loop?
No. To
Okay.
see how it's.
So what's the purpose of an edge loop?
So edge loop is how you control your topology. So that's how you hold shapes.
I don't
What?
know what topology is, but
Okay. So topology is the shapes. So like that's going to be the faces of the object itself. Like the way that the object is shaped, that's the topology of the object. Does that make sense?
sort of.
The faces that are making up that shape. So like if I had like a 3D character, okay, and I've got 20,000 faces on there.
Mm-hmm.
Those 20,000 faces make up the topology of that character.
So it's just what the shape looks like.
Right. That's all that it is.
Okay. Topology is a fancy word for just what it looks like.
Yep. Yeah. I mean,
Okay.
it's just a fancy word of here's a bunch of planes put together to make it look like something. That's the topology. That's what it is. So if I were to triangulate, let's do this. Face, triangulate faces. And I triangulated all of these faces here, right?
Yeah.
And I go here to try to, I literally can't. Like it just won't do it. And to select an entire edge loop, all that you do is you press Shift, Alt, left click, and that'll select the entire edge loop.
But since it's not a real edge loop, it won't do it.
Exactly. So if I go back here and I go to triangles to quad, all face, triangles to quads, and I deselect this, and I select this. That's just one face, right? Or like one edge,
line.
right? And I go Shift Alt and I left click. That'll select the whole thing. Done. So it makes things faster, and you can shape things better.
Question now.
Yeah.
So if you go back to triangles,
Yep. Triangle faces. Yep.
might just because I'm stupid, but why is that loop not work? Because obviously, if you were to go around, it would make a complete loop. If you selected each edge individually, why does it work when it's quads versus?
Because it doesn't know which way that you want to go.
Oh, okay. See, so you can do it this way manually.
Yeah.
It just takes forever.
Yeah. So like if it were to like actually do this, it would go like this, and it would try
it doesn't
to like
know.
Yeah. So like it doesn't know which way that it's actually supposed to go.
Okay, that makes sense.
Yeah.
So with quads, it knows which way because there's only one way.
Exactly.
Okay, makes sense.
So triangles to quads, and now what we're gonna do is we are let's see here. So instead of me doing that, you can also select a bunch of face loops, and you literally do this exact same thing. So it's Shift Alt, clicks the entire group of faces around this loop.
Okay.
Okay,
Neat.
if I wanted to do these. And so here's the key to make the selection around a specific loop of like faces, right? So see how these edges are going like horizontal?
Mm-hmm.
Because they're going horizontal, if you're wanting to select this edge loop, you need to select the opposite edge that you're wanting it to like actually select. So if you're wanting the loop of faces to be selected going like vertical, or not really vertical, but like the other way,
Away from the character, away from the camera.
Right. I'm not going to select this edge loop because it's selecting this face and this face at the same time. So it's thinking, okay, you want to go this way. Right. So if I did do that, it's going to select all of these.
Mm-hmm.
If I want it to go this way, I need it to like know that, hey, I'm wanting this way or this face plus this face. So it's going to...
You click the edge that connects both of them.
Exactly. And that's going to select that entire loop.
Okay, simple enough, yeah.
And then if I want to select this entire loop, I would select this.
Yeah.
Okay.
If you extruded that, what would it look like?
Like all that. Oh, like around this?
On the sides, yeah.
So
Okay.
after we extrude this, we can use something that's called G for like grab. G is going to grab this.
Oh, okay. That's cool.
Okay. And if, so G is grab. R is rotate. And S is scale. Okay.
Okay.
Now, there are different ways that you can scale, rotate, and grab selected objects based upon how you want to manipulate the shape. So if I want to scale something on the y-axis, I press S, Y. It's going to scale it on the y-axis and only the y-axis.
And if you click X, it would go to the X.
Yep. It would go
And
the
then
X way.
Z for the Z.
Yep.
Okay. It's
And
intuitive
then
enough.
if I want to do the rotate, it would be the exact same principle. So on the z-axis,
What was rotate again? R? Or was it
R. Yep.
R.
And then we can do Y
And Z.
and X.
R.
Yep.
Okay, and it also shows it in the top middle, like what degree you're rotating when you're rotating.
This right here?
No, like when you were rotating, like
Mhm.
if you rotate it, it also shows your rotation right in the top
Oh.
middle.
Yep. And then what you can do too, if you're wanting like specifics, we can literally go through here and like, let's say I want to scale this on the Z axis, right? I just want to make like a nice little shape here that I'm going to extrude out.
Yeah, well, like what if you had like a specific number that you wanted? Is that what you're getting to? Like what if, let's say I wanted to rotate everything by 27.7 degrees. Is there a way I can just type that in somewhere?
Will you say it? Will you say that again? I'm sorry.
Yeah, like if you were to like, let's say you wanted to rotate that 27.7 degrees on the x-axis, is there a way you could like manually type that in?
To get right here,
Oh,
the axis X, and you said what degree?
27.7, just a random number.
Yeah.
Okay,
It's exactly 27.7.
good deal.
Yep.
Yeah, because if you had like some sort of like blueprint that you wanted to like follow,
Like
you could do it pretty easily.
based upon like specifications. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep. And then, so that is just kind of manipulating the cube a little bit. Next, if I want to get rid of something, I can just select it and press the delete key. It's gone.
Okay.
If I want it back, Control Z.
How do you add another cube?
So we go to Shift A, and you're going to see
Okay, Shift A for add.
and you're going to be able to add a whole bunch of stuff. Right now, we're just going to keep it simple, and we're just going to only add a mesh. Okay.
Let's make ourselves a. You ever play Minecraft?
I have.
Remember the iron golems?
I do.
Yeah, let's make an iron golem.
You want an iron golem. Okay.
Yeah.
So to add or to create a golem, we need to add cube. Actually, what we should do first is probably get like a reference image.
How did you like immediately go to a certain view? Like you went immediately to looking at it from like the y-axis. Like you went to top down immediately.
So if I
Oh, numpad 3.
you can do that, but I like using this. Like it's just better.
Okay, so
I
you
think
click
it
on
is.
like the Z, it gets you straight down,
Yep.
top down. Okay.
Y, Z. Yep. It's just faster.
Okay, I just saw you snap to it. I was like, wait, how'd you do that?
Yep. Okay, so let's get a reference image of this golem. Minecraft
Iron golem.
iron golem. Images.
There you go. Just get the one on the right. That one works. Yeah.
Yeah. So we're gonna save image as, and it doesn't matter where you really save it as. We're just gonna put it on the desktop for right now, and we'll just do how to draw an iron golem. Sure. Okay, so there it is, and then inside of Blender, you're gonna add something that's called an image plane. So we're gonna go.
So shift
image.
A.
Yep. Then we go to image. We go to reference image. And then we go to desktop, and then it's how to draw iron golem, add empty image, and there it is. And
Oh
this
wow,
is gonna be
it was right in there.
Yep, this is our reference image. And what's cool about this is that we can move this as far back as we want to on the x-axis. And watch this.
Yeah, cool.
Yeah, it's
So you can literally just line it right up.
Yep. And like even though it's like really small back here, the sizing of it doesn't actually change whenever you actually line up on the x-axis. That way you don't have it like right in the middle of your shape.
Is this a common thing you do when you model
Mhm.
something?
Mhm.
Okay.
You always want to find reference images. So the first thing we're going to do is we're going to select this. We're going to press S for scale. And we're just going to kind of scale this down. And something else too, we're going to turn on the X-ray key. And this allows us to kind of see through the shape to match it up with this model. So we'll select this. We're going to go GZ. And then we're going to scale on the y-axis to match this up with the chest. And then we're going to go into edit mode. Remember what that was again?
Say one more time, please.
You remember how to get into edit mode?
Tab, right?
Tab. Yep, that's right.
Yep.
And then we can drag select multiple of these at the same time. So instead
You,
of
you
like
didn't have to
actually
hold
go,
shift or anything.
nope. Well, I mean, yes, you've got to hold shift and then like actually drag, but yeah,
Okay.
shift drag. So shift left click drag.
And that only works if you're in this transparent view looking.
No,
Oh, so you can do that if it was okay.
now
if you
if
were in
I
transparent view.
if I was not in transparent view, right, I would not be able to select things back here. But
Okay,
I
so in
could-
transparent you can.
Right. But I like right now, I can go through here and I can select everything here, and the only thing that it will not select is this very back corner.
Right, because you couldn't see it.
Exactly. In transparent view, it doesn't matter because I can see everything. Everything's going to be selected
Cool.
now. Yep.
That's good to know.
Yep. We'll go back here to X. And then we're going to select this. We're going to go GZ, grab Z. And then there's pretty much our, well, probably need to scale this down right here on the X axis. And this is just kind of a rough guess just because we don't have like another reference image showing like the side view of how thick it actually is. This is just like a rough guess. And then instead of me going through and adding another shape, I can literally just go right here, select this and press Shift D to duplicate. So now I have a second.
Okay.
Right. And we're going to make this second one, this arm right here. So we're going to scale Y, scale it down, rotate it a little bit. And remember that's R. And since I'm locked into this X view, it's only going to rotate it on the X axis if I don't have anything selected specifically. So if I was like out here and I was just rotating this,
It
it's going to
would
be,
know.
yeah, like
Okay.
it's gonna be weird. But like now, since I'm only on the X axis, it's only gonna rotate on the X axis. So GY, bring that back up here. Rotate that just a little bit, make it match just a little bit more. GY. There we go. And now we need to extend this down, right? So we're gonna go back here into the tab mode, into edit mode, and make sure that you're on the vertices and select the bottom, grab, and just drag down. Okay. So just rotate this.
Doesn't gotta be perfect.
Well, that's something too. Like if I'm wanting to rotate, this is going to rotate based upon this orange dot right here.
The orange dot. Okay, that's your pivot point.
Yep. So if I go up here and like, let's say that I'm wanting to pivot like right here, right? I would need to add something here. I'll go tab here and I would have to add a loop. And we will get into adding loops the next video because we're kind of running short on time. But if I was wanting this to just pivot around here, we would go back to Shift S, cursor to selected, and then go back into this. And since we're wanting to rotate this object, we want to manipulate the orange dot of this object, not the chest, right? And we would go to set origin, origin to 3D cursor. And now when I rotate, it rotates off that.
That makes sense to me. That's how it is in Unreal Engine itself. It just rotates around the pivot point.
Okay, and then we're gonna do Shift D, just kind of duplicate and move that over to the Y. And we're gonna rotate this out here, just like that. And then
It's coming along, man.
yeah, we're already getting something. So, and then Shift D, move this down, kind of scale this down just a little bit, scale Z, GZ, GY, kind of get that in the middle there. Let me scale Y just a little bit. Okay, and then we're also going to do Shift D on this because this is roughly about the same size. And if I want to rotate this by like 90 degrees, I can just press R, 90.
90, what do you mean? Like,
I could just type in the numbers 90.
oh, okay.
Yeah.
On a numpad or just regular numbers?
Just regular numbers.
Okay.
Yep. Z. Okay. Shift D, Y. Move that over just like that. Okay. And then we're going to Shift D, Z. This right here. We're going to scale this on the Y. Scale Z. C just a little bit.
He's got a Squidward nose.
Scale X. Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, here's our nice little baby golem. I mean, we would still need to add, like the actual detail
Nose,
itself,
eyes,
but
and stuff. Yeah.
yeah. But I mean, just for the actual shape itself, that's literally it. And this was a very, very simple model, like in itself. And I think that some people would think like, like we have to sit here and we have to put like a loop here and we have to like extrude this out. And no, whenever you're 3D modeling, everything is a complete illusion. It's not like real life. Like if you were crafting a gun inside of here, you're not gonna have everything put together as if it's like the same piece. Does that make sense? Like everything's not the same single mesh. Everything is separated. And it looks like it's a part of the same mesh, but the reason why you want that, 2 reasons. 1, you can control the topology so much better. And 2, if you're wanting to create any type of animation, you want things to be able to move. Does that make sense?
Yeah, makes sense. Just
So,
so
like,
you have to move certain pieces.
Right. And like if I'm wanting to move the arms of this thing while it's like walking, like I mean, I want this piece right here to move by itself, right?
Yeah, Nemo move independently of each other.
Exactly. Yeah.
Makes sense.
So with that, go ahead and make your first golem. If you guys have any questions, put them in the comments. If there's, I know that there's things that I have not gone over. We will go over things in way more depth in future videos. This is just you're just now opening up the program,
Yep.
right? You have no idea what this is. You have no idea what vertices, edges, faces are. You have no idea how to run the program itself, how to like actually move inside of the program. So that's what this is. It's just a very, very simple introduction into Blender. So once again, if you guys have any questions, put them in the comments below.
Yeah, I think it's a good start because we learned everything. We learned how to rotate, add, remove, scale, stuff like that. So,
Yes, sir.
Good episode.
Yes, sir. Okay. With that being said, we will see you guys in the next one.
See you.
See you.